straight to Darren behind.
This is a truly remarkable story about a truly remarkable sport. Fast, powerful, exciting and skillful. This is the Polocrosse Story. The story really begins in 1938, when Mr. and Mrs. Edward and Marjorie Hurst of Ingleburn, Sydney, were planning a business trip to England.
Sitting in our sitting room looking at the riding magazine, and we saw an advertisement for Polocrosse. Found it played indoors in a big riding school, and we brought back to Australia half a dozen sticks, balls, everything of that sort, books of rules.
Polocrosse, much as we know it today, took shape against the Ingleburn backdrop.
The new game of Polocrosse. Now, isn't that wonderful? Teams are 6 aside, and half of them, 3 players and 3...
It was almost like you were carrying a parcel and suddenly the wind took it.
And from that day on, I played for 56 years without a break. And I loved every minute of it.
Kevin Bradford and 2 mates from Harden Polocrosse Club have travelled to Hall.
All they're out there going as fast as anyone else.
We decided we'd have a women's team.
We had to let them win, those girls. We'd never live it down.
I don't know whether that's true or not.
Got to have an excuse.
Polocrosse is a special game, and for a special game, you need a special ball.
The moulds that I have here, that I bought from Dunlop, go back, the dates on them go back to 1930.
Autumn in Albury, New South Wales. This is a training clinic for elite competitors who don't have a car licence, vote or stay up much past 9 p.m.
Pretty high pressure for the kids, I suppose.
We're trying to incorporate a bit of fitness with some games for these guys.
The World Cup team saddle up.
First practice was really good, so much fun.
The first day of the Albury Holbrook Carnival.
This is the very first game of the Silver Stirrup.
The angle shot.
Put your hands together. Good luck, Johnny.
bit ready for it. It felt amazing just being able to achieve my goal, make my dreams come true.
By the glow of the bonfire, the evening's events unfold like a Hollywood blockbuster.
I hope that this is something that continues. It's great for women's polocrosse.
So this is the final.
And then the 2 tribes go to war. What sets these athletes apart from all others? The Polocrosse racket.
This is actually one of the very first heads that was brought into Australia.
Queensland Polocrosse is waking from its off-season slumber.
People that'll be in our first team, right through to our lower grades and even the juniors and the sub-juniors.
Today's training has a couple of VIP visitors.
I was like, what have I got myself into? I think, got the bug, definitely.
If you want to be good at Polocrosse, you'll need a good horse. Terry Blake has run famous Rosebrook stud for over half a century.
So Terry's worked hard in Colonide to instill all his great experience with horses and breeding.
We have Barragoon Australian Stockwell stud, which was started by my mum back in 1974, and filly foal went in the sale, made 4,750 and sold to Sam Amy.
Basically, we were offered this filly to be auctioned for the Australian World Cup team. We bred Hawthorn Prayer out of a good mare of ours, Kamara Flutter.
Polocrosse saddle is like a sports car. It's the top of the line and has to be comfortable for the horse and yourself and manoeuvrable.
Something is about to happen at Morgan Park. It's the Barrastock Interstate Series and Shell Cup.
This is the first day of our 2015 Barrastock Series.
What is it with Queensland and New South Wales?
Thought we were in a bit of strife there, but we just fought him back. He never stopped, so...
The World Cup will be back at Morgan Park in 2019. And if you need a reason to set the dates, well, Polocrosse doesn't get much better.
We felt very happy after that game.
Polocrosse in a whole new light.
So we're here commentating the New South Wales, Queensland men, Barrastock.
The Shell Cup, one of the biggest club carnivals in the land.
I know they're from Queensland, and I know they're pretty tough.
There was only 1 gold in a lot of the games, so yeah, it was a very even competition.
Warwick and Wandoan are on the attack in round 2. The World Cup side remains unbeaten from both Albury and Warwick.
It's just what we needed. Our players have been awesome all the way through it.
Warwick and Tansey in the A-grade men's final at the Shell Cup.
Gets to the front door. Now McAllister works the grey pony around.
It's worth all the hard work when that sort of stuff happens.
We ground out a win, and that's what we did today.
Yeah, great feast of Polocrosse. How good can it be?
Polocrosse is an extraordinary sport and so much more. In the years since 1939, think of all the laughter, the excitement, the legends and the love that Polocrosse has
He's
given.
ready, she's excited.
It has made beautiful families, wonderful friends, and shown us as never before the heights that can be achieved by the amazing bond between horse and rider.